Mary Lee here from Three Pugs Pottery. This is my second kiln reveal today. I'm coming from Nova Scotia on the east coast of Canada. I think I'll start with some mugs. Okay, this mug is on Tucker's speckled white clay, and it is on the bottom 2 times Spectrum's Louisiana Bayou. In the middle is 2 times Spectrum's Boogie Pink, and on the top is 2 times Spectrum's Ginger. And then I went over the whole thing twice with Amico's River Birch, and on the inside is Pearl White ×2. And with the speckled clay, I really love, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I really love the way it reacts with the glaze and has some little brown speckles inside. It's really pretty. Okay, another one using those colors, a little variation. And this one is a Laguna clay, and I find it a little bit rough, but I mean, it's a nice mug, but it's not a clay I don't think I will buy again. Okay, the bottom is Spectrum's Sangria ×2. The middle is Spectrum's Louisiana Bayou ×2, and the top is Spectrum's Floating Turquoise ×2. I went over the whole thing with Pearl White, and it does really, it really tones it down a bit. I'm not sure if I really like it. And the inside is Pearl White ×2, and that's also Spectrum. And this was a combination that Lisa Finkel from Finkel Pottery uses. Hers turns out a little nicer than mine, but okay. This is another Tucker's speckled white clay. The top is 2 times Snow, Amico, and the bottom is 2 times Spectrum Soft Blue. And then over the snow is 3 times Jungle Gym Blue Caprice. And again, the inside is Pearl White ×2. Okay, the next one I saw on, I think Jane from Shoebox did this one. And the bottom half, or the bottom third, I guess, is Spectrum's Twilight ×2. The top was Amico's Deep Fire Brick ×2. Then I used Spectrum's Running Hot Chowder dots, and again Pearl White on the inside. It's a little bit dark. It's pretty, but it's a little bit dark. Okay, this is a repeat of something I've done before, and this one I'm pretty sure is Unseth combination. The bottom is 2 times Boogie Pink, and the top is Spectrum's 2 times Spectrum Soft White, and where they meet is 2 times Mako Amaryllis. The inside is also Boogie Pink with a little bit of soft white to soften the Boogie Pink. And this one I also did a topper. I use these all the time, especially when I'm making a cup of tea and I want to keep the heat in, or if you're outside in the summer at a picnic table or whatnot, and you want to keep the bugs out, or even to keep the kitty paws out of your teacup when you're at home. This one is a mushroom mug. The bottom is 3 times Mako Root Beer, and it's a glaze that I really love. It's really stable, beautiful color. Okay, sorry about that, I'm kind of lost here. On the top, then I put what did I put? honey flux, and then I put a layer of desert dusk. On the stems is 2 times Amaco's alabaster. Sorry, I think it's Mako alabaster. And 1 times winterwood. The mushroom caps also have honey flux, a little bit of one times deep firebrook, and a little bit of the desert dusk on top of that too. And the inside is again pearl white, and this is also on Tucker's speckled white clay. Okay, this is a little bit out of season, but it just didn't make it in the kiln prior to. So this is a little gingerbread house that I finally managed to find a spot in the kiln for, and it's 2 times pearl white. So I'll just have to stick that in a corner, I guess, until the winter rolls around again. Okay, the next I have 4 little succulent pots that my daughter asked me to make for her. And I waited a while for these glazes. These are the Amaco matte glazes that Todd and Kim Unseth used. And then once they had them on their Kiln Reveal, everything was out of stock. So I waited about 6 weeks for them, but I finally got them. So the bottom of this one is 3 times red matte, Amaco's red matte. And the top is 3 times snow, and then I used 3 times poppy field, and the inside is snow also. The next one is Mako lemon meringue. That's the yellow I used on a little pot in my first video, and I just love it. It's really soft and smooth, feels really nice in your hand. So then I did river birch on the top, times 2, and that's an Amaco, and on the inside also. And then I added some cheetah, and it's hard to tell, but it's there. It's pretty. Then the green matte moss, that's Amaco, honey flux on the rim and on the inside. And then I put cheetah on this one also, and it just looks completely different than on the last one. It's nice though. It's nice that it's versatile like that. And the last one is Mako alabaster times 2, and honey flux on the top third times 2, and on the inside. And then I put over that 2 times Mako amaryllis, and that one turned out really pretty too. So that's those. Then I have a bowl, and this one was a Lindy Lou. This was Lindy Lou combination. So the outside is black walnut times 3, that's Mako black walnut. And the inside was 2 times honey flux. Turned out pretty. 2 times honey flux, and that went over the rim. That's Amaco. Then I did 1 times iron luster, a band of seaweed times 2, and a band of Emerald Falls. And then it was a coat of light flux over the bands. So turned out nice. Again, this is that Laguna clay that I'm not really thrilled about, and it makes the outside look a little bit rough, but the inside turned out fairly pretty. Okay, then I have some plates. Sousa, I'm still making plates. I really love making these plates. Okay, this one is Pottery Supply House Copernican Sky, And again, I use 4 coats of any of the pottery supply houses because they tend to be a little thin, but they're very pretty. And the next one is Mako Norse Blue ×3, and that's on a darker red clay. Then we have, this one is a speedball, and I'm just using all these for the speedballs for the first time. And this is Prisma Green, and that's a really nice one too. Really pretty. And the last plate is Spectrum Cactus ×3, and I think that's on a red clay too. I think cactus looks good on everything. It's just a fantastic glaze. It's so pretty. So that's it for the plates. Now I have this one. I really like this. This is a small platter. It's my first real frozen pond, and it turned out pretty nice. So this is on Tucker's. It's called CCSS, and it's a speckled clay. And I did 3 times obsidian all over, Amico obsidian, 3 times Spectrum Running Hot Chowder dots, then 2 times Amico's blue rutile, and it turned out really, really nice. Okay, I just have one thing left. Set. Now this is also on Laguna clay, but I have 2 different kinds, and this is a lighter one, and this is the Moon River ×2, Amico's Moon River ×2, under 2 times olive float. And there's a band of floating turquoise on the rim, Spectrum floating turquoise. And I also did a mug to match. I love the set, love it. The mug seems a little bit darker on camera, but it looks about the same when it's off. And the mug on the bottom section is 3 times Mako sea salt, and it's really, really nice. It made a really nice combination, and I'll probably use this again. And then again, it's the Moon River ×2 under olive float, and the inside is my standard pearl white. Then I saved my total fail for last. This was my challenge mug, and I thought I had some good colors, but I guess I wasn't too great at getting the combination on the way it should have been. So the inside is Amico Stone ×3. The outside I did 3 times Amico River Birch. The top was my textured kiwi fruit ×1. And then on the rim was my Mako Jungle Gem Pistachio, and it just all melted together. The stone's nice, but the rest of it, I think it's kind of a fail. Anyway, we'll see what the next challenge brings. So that's it for my second kiln reveal. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one. Thanks so much for watching.